My name is Brandon Walker, and I host Pick Central, Barstool's daily gambling show. And I hold in my hand the key to a great holiday for you. It's the Fireball candy cane filled with the number one shot in the United States of America. Fireball sponsors this podcast, and they also sponsor Fun Holidays. Take this candy cane. It's got these 10 shots. It's the number one shot in the country. Take any party to the next level. Take any event to the next level. Whether you're at home with your family who you hate, instead of hiding in the bathroom, add some Fireball. At an office party, instead of staying at your desk and doing work, add some Fireball. Fireball, say F it and free your fire. This is the gift of the holiday season.
You think it's hard to pack for the Fireball employees? Do you think it's hard to?
No, I don't think it is.
Or you think it's like a machine that shoots them in?
I think it's a machine that shoots them in there.
I'd love to see that.
They're packed in pretty good, and they don't move.
No, they're very
yeah.
Fireball, if you're watching,
I'd
like to see your factory, and I'd like to go.
It's very efficient packaging here.
I love it.
I was concerned about the Fireball bucket we had because that was a bucket, and I didn't know if they would move around in there.
Yeah, that's true.
But this
is secure.
This is right here, the candy cane. Break out the candy cane. Put this in somebody's stocking.
Yeah, great holiday decorations. The candy cane. Fireball, got to cheer everybody up.
You really do. Fireball, say F it and free your fire. All right. I got to tell y'all something Marty Mush did. Because you know what? Nobody's been a better friend of Martin Archibald Mush at this company than me. I have been decent and been great to him. Huh?
So that's pretty true.
No, that is 100%.
It started when he went down to Mississippi. Y'all.
Relax. I'm trying to embarrass Marty right now.
Okay.
So Marty, I've been there for Marty. I've been through the wars with Marty, and I will always be there for Marty. Monday night, Marty texted me. Said, "Hey friend," I said, "Hey Marty, I got a ticket for you for the Duke game tomorrow night." I said, "Man, I've never seen Duke play basketball in Madison Square Garden. That sounds awesome."
I don't know if you said that.
I was like, I'll go with you, Marty. Me and you can go out in public, and I'll stand side by side with you, even though everybody hates you. I'll stand shoulder to shoulder with you in Madison Square Garden. And I got here yesterday morning, and I was wearing my basketball stuff. I was ready. I had my Duke jersey on. Marty just ignored me for most of the morning, and then the afternoon. Finally, I was like, Marty, hey, what about the Duke game tonight? He took Rhea. Rhea. This is the worst thing you've ever done involving Rhea in this office.
Let me tell you something. First of all, way more fun with Rhea. I'll tell you that. You would have left at halftime. I had a great time with Rhea, but this is the text. I said, I might go to the Duke game tomorrow. It's late, so I'm sure you don't want to, but if I go, you're invited, lol. He just goes, I might. And then the next text was, is UNC unranked? That's it.
So
I might. This is it.
I got home last night and watched the overtime game of Illinois and Texas, and Duke started at fucking 10:30.
It was about 10:15 they started.
Duke started.
Yeah, you would have been left
at 10:15. No chance I would have made it through that game.
No way.
I watched the first half of Duke, or at least what I could watch of it. Fell asleep and then woke up to see what happened. But yeah, I don't know. I thought Duke and Iowa looked garbage for about 15 minutes. Nobody can make a shot.
Well, Iowa are friends. I know the McCaffreys, but I said they can go fuck themselves yesterday. And what Duke did yesterday was they said, listen, if we just make sure that Chris Murray is covered, we're good. He had 8 points, and they won by 8.
Are there more McCaffreys in American sports than any other name? I feel like we've been just mining white McCaffreys we've been in the white McCaffrey mine for like 30 years.
Are there any white McCaffrey baseball players?
There's got to be, right?
even if you go secondary, like remember Vanderbilt had a McCaffrey.
Yeah.
Billy McCaffrey maybe?
Yeah.
I'm starting to think.
Ed McCaffrey, Christian McCaffrey, Fran McCaffrey.
The brother, Christian's brother who played for Rice and played for Michigan.
Yeah.
There's actually another McCaffrey brother on Iowa.
McCaffrey's for days.
But I'm starting to think that having your dad as a head coach is cheating. With Deion, I'll call him out. That's cheating. You have the best, Deion's son is awesome, obviously.
Deion's is crazy because Deion just
took him everywhere.
No other Deion Sanders can definitely get away with things that only Deion Sanders can get away with.
Yes.
If Just give me a coach's name.
Coach K.
If Dan Mullen got a new job next week and he showed up at the press, he got hired to be Purdue's head coach, and he shows up at Purdue and says, "See that guy over there? That's my son. That's your quarterback."
Yeah.
He would have gotten laughed out of the building.
Yeah.
I mean, like it was Deion can get away with stuff that nobody else can get away with.
It's just like, I've seen I've met his son. He's awesome, a great quarterback. But I'm just saying, it's almost like she's like, yeah, I'm your coach. Yeah. We also have a quarterback. Imagine being a quarterback there. It's like, fuck, I didn't even get on the field.
A lot of coaches do get away with it. They just bury them as a walk-on on the roster.
Yeah,
every college football coach has their son on the roster somewhere. You just don't know it.
Yeah, no,
That's
usually
true.
they suck.
That's true. Yeah.
Usually they suck. That's the thing too. But basketball, like Boeheim had his kid.
Multiple kids, right?
2 kids. Creighton had McDermott on it. Iowa has it. Like everyone's just got their sons on a team. It's like when you're in Little League, when everyone's son is the shortstop.
But some of those are good. Like McDermott was the best player they ever had.
No, yeah, and Buddy Boeheim was actually really good too.
Yeah, I'd love to go down the.
It even kind of happens in professional sports with like coaches and their sons being on the coaching staff, like
Cal Ripken and Cal Ripken Jr.
Yeah.
Belichick.
Belichick, yeah. Steve Spurrier.
Reed too.
Steve Spurrier
Andy
Jr.
Reid too, right?
Was that?
Andy Reid.
Coaching to me.
Oh yeah, for a little while.
Coaches though don't matter like that. If you want to have your son on there, you could give him a special assistant coordinator, and they'll be like, "Okay, I'm in." But usually, like when your son is,
y'all monitor the chat. I'd like to ask this question: who's the worst son ever that played because his dad was on the team?
That Gundy quarterback performance was rough for Oklahoma State. I mean, I don't know about worst ever, but it was really bad.
Tubby Smith at Kentucky.
Ooh, Saul
Smith was one of the worst basketball players I've ever seen.
Did he play or?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he
played
played
a lot. And Kentucky
fans hated him.
Calipari had his son on the team, and he wasn't that great.
What was his quote or something like? I had to play him because his mom would get pissed or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Doc Rivers and Austin Rivers.
Yeah, Austin Rivers can
Austin
play.
Rivers
though.
is
Austin
good.
Rivers can play. It's a fantastic. Is that what the chat's saying?
Yeah, that's right from the chat.
Give me a couple
good,
from the
though.
chat, huh?
Austin's good. Like he played like
He's okay.
You get a couple of years in the NBA, you'd not.
Yeah, he's.
How about Steven Izzo?
Yeah, he was bad. Oh yeah, he was real bad.
I don't remember him.
Oh man, he was bad. Yeah, so bad. They're all really small too.
Yeah, they really are, and they're all white for some reason.
Yeah, always, because they wouldn't have been getting there anyway. I mean, Coach K's grandson was a walk-on, barely played, and he got a lot of shit.
Saul Smith was probably the worst one I ever remember. He had 2 sons. Tubby did, Gigi and Saul Smith. Gigi was good.
Gigi was Georgia, right?
Yeah,
that was when Tubby was at Georgia.
You're so right though. Deion is so fucking cool, and like I watched a video of one of the Colorado coaches, like he said he had a meeting with Deion when he was coming, and he was like, I've never been more inspired by a person in one conversation ever. And I was like, yeah, that's because I've met Deion too, and it's just like he's captivating. But if any other coach did that, said my son's the quarterback, without the day you get hired, the internet's going nuts.
That fireball getting to you?
I don't know.
Bless you.
Thanks. My favorite part of the Deion thing was when he said, "All right, when I get back, no hats in meetings, no phones in meetings, no hoodies in meetings." 2 parts about that: A, he was wearing a hat. B, he's the new coach at Colorado, and they can't wear hoodies anymore. I mean, fuck Deion. What are they gonna wear?
It's freezing, Deion.
It's gonna be freezing their fucking ass off.
That's got to be the second day. He's got to be like, fuck.
All right, yeah, okay, maybe hoodies are okay.
Yeah, it's a little cold. He was just in Jackson, Mississippi, so it's hot there. So
I assume no hoodies is because they'll pull up the hoodies and might maybe nod off and go to sleep or something. So you want to make sure you see their eyes at all times. I think that's what he's doing. But
do you think he meant no backwards hats? Because the guy who took it off in the back was wearing a backwards hat.
I respected the guy who took it off.
No, me too.
When he said it and I was looking in the front row and nobody took their hat off, I'm like, take your fucking hat off.
Oh, he's like, yeah, because that guy's like, I need to play. Like, I'm putting this
right.
off.
You can tell who's transferring and who's not.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, all the 1 in 11 guys on that team. If you're trying to play, you damn sure better listen to Deion.
Is the number 1 recruit going there? The cornerback?
Yeah, he's already he announced he was.
He's going there?
He announced
this,
he's going.
this transfer portal is fucking awesome.
I posed this question on Unnecessary Roughness. Is there a limit to the transfer portal? I don't think there is now. Could Deion bring 40 guys if he wanted to? Could he bring 60?
I mean,
guys?
Nebraska brought 23 last year. I don't see why he couldn't.
I think Hawaii had 60 transfers too. Like, he could bring 60 guys.
Also, a lot of people, I saw one guy, I forget his name. I want to say Blackstone. You know that one?
Kevin Blackstone?
Kevin Blackstone.
I think he has really long fingers.
Maybe.
I've always noticed because he was always on around
That's
the horn.
Arsenio Hall you're thinking about.
No, he was always on around the horn, Blackstone. So I always saw his fingers are so long. He was going on about like saying that Deion like promised so much at Jackson. It's like
No, I think you're wrong. I think
That-
this was Bomani Jones.
Bomani Jones.
Yeah, this was
Yes,
he said it
Bomani
yesterday,
Jones.
yeah.
He was saying like kept going on about like he's promised so much to Jackson, HBCUs, all this, but then went on to say I would also take the job.
Yeah.
It's like
He was making $300K at Jackson State. He's making $6 million at Colorado.
Not
I
only
know
that, he
Deion
was
has
donating half of it back to the
donating-
school.
Listen, and that's why I wanted to say it's like that's just dude, one, shut the fuck up. Two, Deion was in this to be a football coach. Like, and he also helped out, which no one has ever done at the HBCUs. He's shined a light on them and helped them out a lot. So, one, he was there for what, 3 years or 2 years?
Yeah. 3 years.
3 years is a long time.
It was 3. You're right. It was.
Like, he could have left probably
He
last
spent
year.
3 years of his life bettering Jackson, Mississippi.
Yeah, and
I
that
appreciate
dude
that.
Jackson.
Did
I mean,
not have to do.
all the people I talked to in Jackson, he did more for that economy than anybody's done in 30 years.
1,000%. So everyone's saying like, and it's like, dude, he obviously is going to go to Colorado to have he wants to be a
He's gonna live in
good college-
Jackson his whole life.
Yeah,
No.
stupid.
All right. So we don't have Rico. He's in the building. I don't know if he's going to stop by.
He
at
told
all.
me he was. I don't know where he went.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure either. I think he's in meetings all day. Or
I guess he made it into the meetings finally.
maybe.
Maybe.
We'll see. I
Okay.
don't know.
Fair.
We'll see. We'll see if Rico Bosco shows up. Big Ev is just out. I haven't seen him. He hasn't talked to me, so hopefully he's alive. Have we done a well check on him?
I tried to text. Let me see. I texted him just saying, "Hope you're feeling better." I think he said thanks.
Okay, if he said thanks, that means he should be fine. Tonight on the dozen.
He said, "Appreciate it, Mincy."
Tonight on the dozen, you have one of the all-time great. You have the all-time great team. You have the greatest team in the history of the dozen. It is my show, The Experts. Is it tonight? Or is it tomorrow night?
It's night.
Okay.
7 p.m.
One of the great all-time shows or teams, me, Fran, and PFT, The Experts. And somebody back there got a little big for his britches and wants to come at the king. So we'll see if Ebo passes that test tonight.
So, just a really quick question. All-time great team. How many rings do they have?
Well, we won the battle for Arizona last year. There's a trophy on my desk right now.
And that one, that's the championship, right?
Well, championships are fluky things in the dozen.
Mincy, you got one of
We've
those.
seen
Do
right?
have one, and Brandon. I mean, they were up 12. So
We've seen some.
they were
bad
up
teams.
12-7 in the championship game last
I've
year.
seen some
Well,
bad
he
teams
blew
win the
a lead in the
championship.
championship.
Big lead.
Seen
Yeah,
some
I'm-
bad teams
yes,
win the championship.
Tune in tonight. Tune in tonight.
I can't wait to get in this. I'm gonna be smart.
You've done this before.
I wouldn't be shocked.
No,
if,
but I got a good team.
yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if Marty just pulls up with like Ken Jennings, the Beast from the Chase, like 3 of the best trivia players you've
You get
ever
stumped to
seen.
Schwab.
Yeah, like he's gonna pull up like with just 3 all-star trivia players.
That would be.
And what's going to happen is going to be 8-8 in the 11th round, and Ken Jennings is going to say, "Well, the answer is E equals MC squared," and Marty's going to say, "Milwaukee Bucks."
That's what happened
Sweet
last
jacket.
time.
Sweet Jack.
Great jacket. Thank you,
Great
Missy.
I liked how you used the props in the room for that joke, Brandon. That was really cool.
Did I? Oh yeah, I don't know. All right, so
What-
yeah, we got to.
One other thing to mention, I'm going to be attending my first Rough and Rowdy on Friday night. Grace O'Malley's got the backing of everybody, obviously. She's going to learn something about South Louisiana, the Cajun Punisher coming up there. Never been to a Rough and Rowdy live.
Time out.
You the Cajun Punisher?
Whose side are you on?
I'm on the Cajun Punisher. I'm supporting Louisiana.
What?
You're going against the Mitzi.
What?
This is what got you in trouble in the first place. This is why you lost the King of the South crown. You can't go against the family.
I mean, somebody's got to support
Who gives a shit about that girl?
the Louisiana up
You
here.
gotta support Grace. She's
LSU
a
grad,
coworker.
Brandon. She's an LSU grad.
Oh, she actually went to Northwestern State. She's a demon. Forkum, not LSU.
Is that what they say? Fork?
Forkum, demons is Forkum. Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Oh.
She's from Slidell, Louisiana. Somebody's got to support the Cajun Punisher up here. She's got to have a little support.
She lives in Slidell. She's not Cajun.
Slidell's it didn't like deep Cape, South Louisiana.
Slidell's Mississippi, basically.
Yeah, it's kind of between NOLA and Mississippi.
Oh, it isn't kind of between NOLA and Mississippi. It is.
I mean, it's directly between them.
Right.
It's directly between them. But looking forward to it. I'm going to be ringside. BuyRNR.com. We got a rematch between Lights Out Lang and Pac-Man as the main event. There's going to be difference between West Virginia and Rhode Island. There's going to be like 5,000 people in the Dunkin' Donuts Center in Providence, I'm hearing. So that ought to be.
You also have a second broadcast.
Really?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Which I weirdly was the reason it happened. But I'm not gonna pat myself on the back.
You just did.
No.
You just-
What?
How did you all make that happen,
do
right?
it.
Marty?
I put the people together. I put the two parties together, and now Brendan Schaub and is it Theo Vaughn gonna be on it too?
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Yeah, which are it's a cool little second outlet.
They doing like a live stream of it, or are they gonna be there?
I think they're gonna live stream it. I think they're live streaming it.
Okay.
They've done it before. Like they did it like themselves one time. Just like they all watch it by themselves. So it'll be cool.
And you're going against family again.
Yeah.
Grace
This time, I feel a little better about it this time after signing contract, though.
Grace
There's a lot more anxiety about it last time when I didn't know I was staying here.
I hope Grace wins the fight and then walks out of the ring and just punches you right in the fucking chin.
There's actually no like Grace is gonna win. She is. She won for her. She stopped.
She does look good.
For it.
I heard her say the other day.
She was not happy about
I
it.
heard her say the other day. She was like, "The one good thing about this fight is I know when I can drink again now."
Yeah, and I know how that feels when you stop drinking for like, because it's not even like you want to drink. It's just like sometimes when you're out with your friends, you want to have a drink. She's pent up right now. She's gonna beat the.
She's young.
shit.
She's also young too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot easier to get away from the alcohol when you're not like.
Yeah.
What is she, early 20s?
Yeah. Okay. Well, anybody who says, "Oh, I hate when they talk about the Yankees," well, the dominant story in sports right now is the Yankees. So we're going to talk about it. And before I let you say all the dumb shit you're going to say,
I actually have a very rational take on it.
I have a rational take too, and it's this. I'm going to ride the middle on this. The Yankees fans who are acting like this is a day to celebrate and this is an awesome day for the franchise and everything are a little being intellectually dishonest. You signed a guy you already had. You locked him up, and that's good, but this didn't fix any problem that the Yankees had on their team at all. But the group that's going way too far the other way are the Mets fans and the other fans celebrating the Yankees have ruined their franchise today. They've absolutely tanked their franchise with this bad contract, this 9 years, $300 and some odd million. Oh my God, the Yankees are so stupid. Blah 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 blah. If the Yankees hadn't signed the guy,
Losers.
you would be saying that they are a poverty franchise and it's over and the worst. Like. The Yankees fans who overreact is bad, but the people who overreact on the other side about the Yankees equally as bad, and probably in this case more stupid.
All right, I agree with you. So one, John Heyman should be in jail, because that's the biggest signing of the year. That's the biggest one. When he said that, I made a video of motherfucking.
Booze is apparently a hard ass now, and won't let people sit in their preferred chairs.
I was motherfucking judge. Like if I almost pressed tweet on it, and I was like, "You fucking pussy! You wouldn't watch the Full House all the time," and I was going
You
nuts.
did all of that, and now you're.
I was about to tweet,
Now he's your guy.
but then
You didn't press submit. Good job.
I didn't press submit because
That's good.
Heyman's an asshole and should be in jail, actually. But realistically, someone asked me today, is 9 years too much? I said yes.
Yeah.
But you have to sign him. That is a guy we have the same team but paying more money now. But if we don't sign him, the Yankees aren't the Yankees anymore. We didn't trade for him. He's grew up through the Yankees. You have to sign him. But Mets fans, when Heyman said that, were freaking out, being like, the Yankees are poverty.
Yeah.
They can't even keep their guys. And then when we sign him, oh, this is horrible. It's like you just signed a 39-year-old.
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking about? You let go of your 35-year-old. Like, it's just you have to sign him. The Yankees are back because you see what
They're not back though. That's the problem.
they are because old Yankees let them go.
But you just signed the guy you already had.
You have to have
The
him.
story, the Yankees this offseason, a lot more important is who else you sign other than Aaron Judge.
We're not done. That's the thing. We're not done.
Well, you got to go get other people because you can't just run the same team back.
100%. And that's what we started out. We got our guy. The Padres offered him $400 million. The Giants offered him over $360.
Yeah.
And the Yankees, Hal called him and was like, "Do you want to be a Yankee?" He says, "Yes, but I need 9 years." He said, "Sure, got it, done."
Yeah, Aaron Judge is an idiot.
Why?
If the San Diego Padres offer me $400 million to go live in San Diego for the rest of my career, my ass is in San Diego.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to be. He wants to win a championship where he started, like
Guys
an
booed him in the
actual.
playoffs.
Yeah, and you should get booed if you suck in the playoffs. You should.
Hey, Rico.
What's up?
How you doing?
Were you one of the people as a Mets fan yelling at
I didn't
us?
see it much out of Rico.
I don't. Usually, you're pretty good with the Mets stuff.
No, I think everybody should be doing what the Mets do for contracts. Now, Scherzer and Verlander are old, so that escalates the thing. But like a guy like Judge, what is it? 9 years, $360 million.
Yeah, something like that.
I think you should pay $225 over 4 years. If that, like, I know that that's a lot, but like in 4 or 5 years, he might not be worth it, and then he can become tradable.
Yeah,
if
but
that's
that's
$40 million in 6,
He's just not going to take that. Like he wants the
Yeah, they
extra years
want-
for the extra security.
He wants
no.
to be 39.
give him $360 million.
Yeah.
Load the fuck out of it in the first 4 years.
Okay, I see.
225 in the first, because then
I
at the,
see.
I just don't know if
that's
they.
now again, I don't know if
Man.
teams can handle that with
Yeah.
caps and shit. You know, I know there's no salary cap in baseball, but like,
That's where I don't. I agree with you because and when he's 39, I'm gonna be like this guy's.
yeah, it's
gotta go.
just a bad deal. It's just how it goes. So
But you got to do it though.
Yankees' current lineup: Gleyber Torres, Aaron Judge, Anthony Rizzo, Giancarlo Stanton, Josh Donaldson, Harrison Bader, Jose Trevino, somebody named Osvaldo Cabrera, and somebody named Oswald Peraza.
it's not a great lineup.
It's not at all.
How is
Oh,
that?
it's a very older.
You guys
2 through
don't
5.
know who they are. That's why you're saying it.
No, 2 through 5 is a lot of talent, just very not young.
But you're running it back. You got to go get somebody else.
100%. But those two guys that you say you don't know who they are just our best prospects.
I
So
assume
it's
they're
like-
not any good because I don't know who they are.
They played in the playoffs, both of them last year.
No.
You just didn't watch
Nope.
the playoffs.
Nope. Kevin Bacon was not in Footloose.
You guys didn't know who Clay Holmes was at the
Nope.
at the All-Star game last
Nope.
year.
No.
But they're gonna get someone else. Like they just are. They're not
Have enough
stopping
pitching?
there.
How do you feel about the pitching?
We need Rodon because Tyone just went to.
That's all he went to the Cubs, yeah.
Which-
Cubs are spending some money.
Ebo, what are you doing? You're shaking your head really hard.
Oh, he's not going to New York. It's over for the Yankees. It's the Orioles division now.
Oh, Jesus.
No one.
It's our division.
How'd you skip the Red Sox and the Rays and the Blue Jays? And
Rays
everybody
and the
else?
Blue Jays are so much better than the Orioles. It's crazy.
All right. I'm gonna be like Robert
the
Sala.
Orioles-
I'm gonna keep in receipts.
You literally can't say anything with the Orioles because they've been so bad.
The
for
Orioles did
so
have a
long.
better
Okay,
year.
yeah. It's liftoff.
And they're
I'll
young.
I'll see you in October. Actually, I probably won't be seeing your team in October. You're not.
Oh, fuck.
My
Cocky
team-
Ebo is not something I was prepared for.
The
today.
Yankees aren't going to make the playoffs. Oh,
I mean, this is a team that
you can't. An Orioles fan can't talk shit to me. That's just come on.
Why
We
not?
gotta- because
Why
you
not?
guys suck. You guys haven't done shit in how long?
What, 5 years? We'll be there.
That's a long time.
We'll be there.
I know the
Judge will
narrative.
show up to Baltimore and cry about the wall some more.
You cry about our wall.
Yeah, well, it's a little league park. He's not strong enough. He's a big bad man. He's this big grown man. He can't hit the ball over the wall. He complains. He cries.
Just 62 of them.
all right.
I was going to say the narrative on the Yankees, because of the standard, and I get it, it's like if they don't make the World Series, they're chokers. But it kind of seems like they're still really good. They've just run into just an all-time buzzsaw in Houston the last 5-6 years. I mean, they made 6 World Series, or wasn't it? Like, or 5 or 6, and they've won 2. I don't know. It just feels like, I mean, they've been really good. They make the
They
ALCS.
haven't made that many, have they? Have they made that many?
World Series? No.
5 maybe.
Oh, Astros. Yeah,
Astros made 5.
Lost to the
Lost to the Dodgers, the Nationals, Braves, beat the.
Oh, they didn't lose to the Dodgers.
No, they beat
Beat the Dodgers.
the Dodgers. I'm sorry, they beat the Dodgers.
Lost to the Nationals. Lost to the Braves. So 4.
Yeah,
I think it's 4.
it's 4 in 6 years is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but either way, I feel like it's like the Yankees are still really, really good. They just can't beat this damn Astros team.
Hey,
That's
Rico,
not an excuse
what's
for
up?
Yankees.
How you doing?
Good.
I wrote down 7 bowls that people should bet right now.
Okay.
Yeah, we ran out of time.
Yeah, we never.
Florida State has to be on that list.
Florida State is absolutely on that list. Yes,
Has to be.
it's one of my favorite bets. Well, these are my 7 favorite bowl bets.
Okay.
Okay.
And I would like to go ahead
Yeah.
and give you my 7 favorite
I
bowl
haven't
bets.
rushed to the window yet on bowls just because the uncertainty
Yeah.
can go against
I
you
think
in so many
some of these
ways.
teams on this list, you already see that they're going to be
Yeah.
in trouble.
Well, I think making a list of I wrote it. That was the first thing I wrote down. Underachievers, overachievers, and where those go. You know, like where you can circle those spots. So I'm interested to see what you said. Go ahead.
Here are my 7 bowls to bet right now. Number 1 is, and these are not in any order, it's just I went chronologically. Oregon State minus 10 against the Florida Gators. Marty Mush, if you went to Gainesville right now, there's a good chance you would get reps at quarterback.
Really?
Their starter, Anthony Richardson, opted for the NFL draft. He's out.
So
Their
Hey,
backup,
what do you think of that move, by the way, Richardson?
their backup is currently awaiting proceedings on child porn charges.
Hitting the sun.
They're-
That is
A
crazy.
third quarterback just opted for the transfer. They got one quarterback. His name's Jack Miller. He came from from Ohio State. He's thrown 14 passes this year.
I kind of love that.
Jack Miller sounds like a well-to-do attorney in suburbia.
Yeah,
Oh, I went to Jack Miller, and he really took care of the
Jack
case.
Miller, attorney at law. Yeah.
Yeah, Jack Miller.
If you fall at the grocery store, Jack Miller's going to get you money.
Oh, you know who I think Jack Miller is? I think Jack Miller is a lawyer, but he's the evil lawyer that the good lawyer is trying to beat in a TV show. Who's on the other side? Oh, it's Jack Miller.
Yeah.
He's a DA. Maybe yours was better.
What?
Maybe yours was
No, it's
better. Now
fine.
that I
Yeah,
think about it.
I'm just trying to sell it. Yeah.
Brandon, were you surprised, Richardson? I feel like one more year could do him good. Am I crazy?
I don't know. I think he's probably maxed out. He's very inconsistent. I don't know how you add to that skill set.
I just feel like the game slows down sometimes for people.
Also, fits right in. Oregon State, overachieving.
Yeah.
Florida, underachieving.
Yeah.
Another factor, too, last thing on this, I'm sorry, guys, is who the game means more to. And, like, Oregon State hadn't been very good very long. Going to freaking Las Vegas bowl game's a big deal to that
I
program.
just
Florida
noticed
don't,
that as
yeah,
well.
Florida don't give a shit.
Florida's
about
going to get
this.
some stipend money. Some
They're worried about their
money in their
recruiting and
pocket.
NIL. They're not
Go
worried
to
about
Vegas. Why do I feel like they're going to be at the W more than the fucking weight room?
Yep. My second one, and this is kind of inspired by Ebo because he pointed out this team, and I think you should chase this team. It is ECU minus 9.5 against Coastal Carolina. Coastal Carolina lost Grayson McCall. They lost Jamie Chadwell. They are a rotting corpse of a team right now, and they're going to get destroyed by ECU. Is that about right, Ebo?
yeah, I mean they even had McCall in the championship game. They look like shit. They suck.
Yeah, they do.
Holt
None of the
Naylor's still rocking it for ECU.
None of the power rating systems really liked them all year. They were in a lot of close games. They got shit pumped by a really, really bad ODU team, and they got exposed the last 2 games. I don't think they're.
I mean, they were just good when McCall was there. And
Mike Houston gets dogs.
Now
Like,
this-
he's got dogs on defense.
This next team is a team. It fits a system you should start finding in bowl games. Underclassmen quarterbacks, good underclassmen quarterbacks that are not going to opt out. And Jackson Dart is not going to opt out. He's going to play. So it's Ole Miss minus 4 against Texas Tech. Ole Miss are bad people. Their team is trash, but this is a good spot for them, and they're going to win this game by a lot.
You think so?
I do. That's why
I just
said it.
wonder about the. Dart will play. I just don't know about the
I mean,
motivation.
Judkins it just signed an NIL deal.
Yeah, he'll play.
play.
He should play.
All your players are going to play.
The coach is staying.
Texas Tech will be fired up in Houston with McGuire. They should be pumped for the game.
I mean,
ended
hell,
up
this sounds crazy, but I feel like Oxford, Mississippi is as close to Houston as Lubbock is.
yeah, they're in a lot.
I'm for real.
No, I hear you. There's not a lot of enthusiasm for Ole Miss fans on this bowl game. Not saying that matters, but Ole Miss has played Texas Tech a lot through the years, actually. It's kind of weird. They always play Texas Tech, Oklahoma State. Ole Miss has gotten the best of them the last
Ebo?
couple times.
I would like to see distance between, and this is just I don't know, this is interesting to me. Distance between Lubbock, Texas and Houston, Texas, and then distance between Oxford, Mississippi and Houston, Texas.
We will be right on that.
See who traveled.
I like hearing that you like the Ole Miss, though. I wasn't sure on this.
Their guys are gonna play. And Lane re-signing, he kind of needs to rebuild momentum a little bit.
Yeah, after the 3 out of 4 at the end.
4 out of 5.
Yeah.
You lost 4 out of 5.
That's true.
You lost 4 out of 5
That's
during
true.
the season.
We did.
And then you
It was
paid-
7-0 then.
You paid him 9. You were 7-0 against a bad schedule. Then you paid the guy $9 million.
That's fine with it.
So that's Oxford. How okay. Well, 9 hours and 22 minutes. Okay?
Okay.
Give me Lubbock. That seemed like a very inefficient route. And not like the efficiency of that route. No, that's not to be you. Just give me Lubbock and Houston now.
Gotta be what, 6 hours?
I think it's more.
I think maybe 8.
8 or 9. It's
That West
way
Texas.
it's
That
way
West
the fuck
Texas
out
is
there.
different.
That is 8 hours and 22 minutes, so 1 hour difference.
Yeah.
That's crazy how big Texas is.
That's big state. Big state. My third one is Florida State minus 7.5 against Oklahoma. Brent Venables might have been a mistake at Oklahoma. They have no juice whatsoever, and Florida State it has got a lot. And Jordan Travis is coming back, and he probably will play in this game. I think Florida State just destroys Oklahoma.
Who's going to play for Oklahoma on the center?
No idea. It's Gabriel. I mean,
Yeah, so the thing I'm worried about, Gabriel opts out. Oklahoma starts giving reps to a freshman who's a stud, and all of a sudden it's a game.
I
And
think
that's
they
without
just lost
knowing-
their freshman stud.
Okay.
I think he entered the transfer. But the transfer
Yeah.
portal is just so crazy.
Wow.
It's hard to even follow it so much.
I love the South Carolina Gamecocks plus 3.5 against Notre Dame. They found something late with
Rattler.
Rattler.
Thank you very much. With Rattler, he torched Clemson. He torched Tennessee, and I think he'll be in position to do the same to Notre Dame. Now, Notre Dame's the best defense out of the three, but Notre Dame can't really counter. Notre Dame can't score with teams. Like if South Carolina can roll off 30, I don't think Notre Dame can get there. Clemson minus 7 against Tennessee, and here is the theory you just said. Clemson found their stud young quarterback and are ready to roll with him now. They wasted the whole year with DJ. He's gone. He's out. Cade Klubnik is in, and he dominated against North Carolina. North Carolina's got a bad defense. Guess who else has a bad defense?
Tennessee.
Tennessee. Will Jalen Hyatt play? Will Hendon Hooker play? Hooker will probably play because he doesn't have an NFL future to speak of, but will Hyatt play? Will all those receivers play? I don't know. And then finally,
Real quick.
Hooker played, you say?
yeah.
Torn ACL.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. I meant Joe
won't play.
Milton.
It's
Joe
okay.
Milton. Joe
Okay.
Milton. See, that's it.
You're not a chalk guy, and I'm not looking to shame you because I think all of these will be on my card as well. But all of them have minus signs. Does that worry you a little bit?
South Carolina didn't, but yeah, it does. South Carolina's plus 3.5.
Got it.
But after my first four, I did realize that.
Yeah.
Didn't like it. And
No, that's not. I don't think that's the wrong play, but
USC minus 2.5 against Tulane.
yeah.
Yeah. Caleb Williams is a sophomore. What's stopping him from playing? He can't go to the pros next year.
He can sit out of a bowl game.
Why? Well, what's the benefit? He's not getting ready for the draft. He doesn't have to be healthy in 3 months.
But I'm going to get hurt in a fucking bowl game against Tulane and fuck me up for next year when I'm going to win the Heisman, possibly again.
I listen. I think he's probably going to play, and USC's got enough talent on that roster. Cute story for Tulane, but I don't think they're ready to go up and beat a USC team.
My only thing on that is just the motive. I just don't know how much USC cares because this is the biggest game ever for Tulane. Tulane's running back Spears is probably going to feast on that USC defense too. He's good.
So those are my 7 bowl games that I think you should bet right now. Any more to add, Rico? Did you have? Oh, you had one to add. Excuse me.
I have a couple. You whatever you want to call the University of Louisiana or Louisiana Lafayette. I like them getting 6.5 in Shreveport against Houston. They'll be fired up to play it. They'll be more fired up about that game. And a lot of the bowl game stuff is where's the motivation. Also, sorry, I like Toledo against Liberty because Liberty's going through coaching changes and the way they ended the year.
The Kansas State line. Kansas State line's dropping a lot. It's down to 3.5.
I think Kansas State's going to win the game.
So do I, but it's sure as shit moving towards
Yeah,
them,
I
so
think
that makes
Kansas-
sense.
Bryce Young and Will Anderson.
This is the
probably ain't
biggest
playing.
motivation. Like Alabama just will not give a flying floppy shit. And Kansas State, this is the biggest game for them in a long time, or at least the biggest bowl game for them in a long time. They get a chance to beat Alabama, to kick their ass, and it's also at 11 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh,
New
like-
Year's Eve.
You're not going to. Alabama fans are not going to really travel for that the way they usually travel. Like this is you're getting Alabama in the most beatable spot imaginable, and I think Kansas State's probably going to beat them.
UCF Duke over 62.5 jumps out to me.
Yeah,
Plumlee playing. He's been a little banged up.
I don't think either of those teams can stop each other.
Duke's good.
Bowling Green.
Yeah, how about Elko, the
Eligible,
job?
huh?
People haven't been talking about Mike Elko.
Yeah, he did a hell of a job.
I mean, look how much A&M's defense fell off without him with Durkin.
Von Miller's out for the year.
Year?
Yeah.
Damn, I thought he was coming back.
What do
from the
you think about Air Force catching 6 against Baylor?
You always want to bet Air Force.
Well, that's why I'm asking. I'm no longer like
Hadn't that line jump towards Baylor. Didn't it open to like 3 and it's now at 6?
yeah.
the bowl game thing with the option, getting ready for it, and Dave Aranda's a good. I mean, I know Baylor's D wasn't as good this year, but I feel like Dave Aranda will have him. He's a good.
I like the over in Washington State, Fresno State as well. Now Fresno State has a good D, but this is Cam Ward a graduate transfer, Ebo?
No, I believe he's only a
Because he was only a
sophomore.
freshman last year when he transferred.
Really?
He was technically a COVID freshman.
All right, so I think he's playing. They've played way better in the defense of the years when they had Leach and they were giving up $1 million and it was a shootout.
Not really necessary to call that out.
No. That was when he was. That's not a slight on you. It's a slight on Leach.
Well, that's a slight on me.
Yeah, but it was also the style of play over
Leach
there.
is my guy.
Fair enough. It was a style of play over there. I think that game's an over as well. I think Washington State's Hayner's now like elevating towards the draft. As long as he plays, I think that's an over at 54 as well.
One last one. You want a narrative one?
Yeah, give me a
Just
narrative.
pure narrative bet. Texas -6 versus Washington. They just go in and they just shit pump Washington. They get on the podium and we get another we're back. They go out there.
Even
they
if
win
even if they
48
don't
to
say it,
14.
even if they don't say it, like if Quinn Ewers goes out and throws for 350 yards and 3 touchdowns, and then you realize, oh boy,
They might be good.
it's gonna be another
Thing is,
offseason.
I believe it.
I would believe it too.
I believe Texas is back already. Like they got so much coming for them. I can't wait. There's nothing more fun being back on Texas.
Yeah, no, it's
When
you know what's
especially
really
they lose early.
what's really funny is it's every year. It's Texas back. It's Texas back. It's Texas back. Meanwhile, USC just comes back. And Tennessee just comes back. And
Everyone else.
Michigan.
Michigan just comes back.
Everyone's
Here
back.
comes Florida State maybe coming back. Like all these teams are coming back, and Texas is still saying, "I wonder if we're back." Like, all right,
It's, Archie. It's Archie.
Arch.
you can call him Archie if you like.
Yeah, I like
You can call
Arch.
him Archie. Yeah,
What's that? The Canadian guy called it Little Arch. Is he next year?
Yeah,
Is he gonna play?
he'll redshirt.
he'll probably redshirt though. They do that.
because they got Quinn back for one more year. Buddy. Y'all want to talk about one of my favorite topics in the world? Steaks.
Hell yeah.
Omaha Steaks. My God, we had this last year, and I gave my dad some Omaha Steaks, and he really, really loved them. And it was good. I also gave my mom and my stepdad some Omaha Steaks last year, and I just realized this is maybe I. Okay, all right. Omaha Steaks, the quality, convenience, and everything you need to deliver
If you want to,
unforgettable holiday gift experience. No, my mom. I sent her some steaks last year, and I actually bought her a grill for Christmas, and sent her some steaks, and she loved them, and they were great. And I kept some for myself. Omaha Steaks are the high quality steaks. The holidays are here. Achieve gifting greatness when you give the gift of perfectly aged, tender, and delicious Omaha Steaks. The steak experts at Omaha Steaks have put together special curated gift packages to help take the guesswork out of gifting and make you a holiday hero. Go to omahasteaks.com and take advantage of 50% off site-wide. Plus, use code PICS to get an additional $30 off your order. What I just said was they already have 50% off site-wide right now for the holidays. And you use code PICS at omahasteaks.com, and you get an additional $30 off your order. You can get some cheap steaks, some good steaks made cheap. Some good steaks at a fair and reasonable price. Send an assortment of mouth-watering favorites guaranteed to impress, like the legendary Butcher's Cut Filet Mignon, air-chilled boneless chicken, ultra-juicy burgers, and even easy-to-prepare comfort meals that are ready in a flash. Omaha Steaks is ready to ship your order right away, so shop early and beat the shipping rush. Go to omahasteaks.com, use promo code PICS at checkout. Omaha Steaks is a gift from the heart, a gift that will be remembered with every unforgettable bite. Order with complete confidence today, knowing you're ordering the very best. Visit omahasteaks.com. Again, 50% off site-wide right now, and promo code PICS at checkout to get you an extra $30 off your order. A minimum order may be required.
Seems like a good time to just stock up your freezer for next year.
Is there ever a bad time to order steaks?
no.
No, but $30 off and 50% off, man. You gotta buy a ton.
Maybe at a PETA convention.
I'd love if somebody walked in here with like 4 ribeyes right now. Would it not be the best day ever?
Oh, I had a steak last night. I would love an Omaha steak. I love steak.
So, let's recap. You texted me Monday night and said, Brandon, hey, you want to go to the Duke game with me because we're buddies, because you and I have been through it, and man, you've stuck with me.
Yep.
Let's go to the game. And then you showed up yesterday, and you and Rhea went to a nice sweet steak dinner and then went and saw the
Catch steak was delicious. Oh, what a beautiful night.
Who pays for it on y'all's nights out?
Me.
Oh, there you go.
Well, first, I'm sorry. I just see this bald man. Blattman thinks he knows about this more sports than anyone in the world.
Team Hank. What? What'd you say?
Go fuck yourself. Blattman thinks he knows that. I'm arguing about him. He's so stupid.
What's he arguing about?
That Duke plays a cushy schedule.
Well, Duke doesn't play a cushy schedule. That's crazy.
They played Xavier,
Yeah, no.
Purdue, Kansas, but I can't argue with stupidity. Also,
Can't even say it.
Baker's going to start Thursday.
Oh, for the Rams? Jesus.
They
That's
they
tough.
just did that out of spite, right?
Just to keep him from the Niners?
Yeah, that had to be, or like I don't know, like
No,
maybe they would want him on the Niners.
This is great for Baker. He's in a real organization.
I mean, he's getting money to play quarterback poorly, so I'd say, yeah, that's probably great for him.
He's in a real organization, though. They can help him.
I mean, I get McVay, but man, they got no line, no. It's
Yeah, but McVay
I've
can
seen.
help, though. He didn't have a good coach yet. He hasn't had a good coach yet.
All right. Yeah, that's probably
That's true.
accurate.
They're saying could Matthew Stafford be done? People are that's a little bit of a talk right now.
Really?
I mean, people are. I mean,
Tomorrow night, the Raiders -6 against the Rams. Raiders are rolling a little bit.
Yeah, imagine if they didn't fuck up all those close games early. They'd be right where they should be.
Yeah, they're rolling a little bit. This seems like a get right opportunity or a stay right opportunity for them, and the Rams are just. Is Baker really starting this game? How would he possibly know the playbook?
I know.
I thought we were finally away from all these storylines.
What storyline?
I'm done with Baker Mayfield, but he won't go away. So
I don't think. But
No.
that's
Rico's done with Baker
You
Mayfield.
can't be done with him. Why are you done with him?
I mean, it's
But think about honestly. But think
been all year. It's like
it's not all year.
Shane Gillis.
Yeah, he's funny.
Oh, he's fantastic. Yeah.
But Baker, I honestly, he's not.
Hey, Shane. What's up, Shane?
There's a lot worse
Hey, Shane.
quarterbacks in the NFL right now. I can tell you that.
He didn't see me. Hey. Hey. Okay. That must not be him, because he would have waved at me.
It's tall.
Hey. The Ravens. I'll go through the Sunday lines real quick. Ravens +2.5 on the road at the Steelers.
Steelers kind of not that bad right now.
He waved at me. Ravens +2.5 at the Steelers. Steelers kind of not that bad right now.
Not that bad.
Very right. You're very right. Ravens know how to play close games against really bad teams.
Yeah, and they had a 5-game losing streak when Lamar got hurt last.
I kind of love the Steelers to win this game.
I do too.
The Browns +6 against the Bengals.
Bengals revenge from that what happened that Monday night. Watson looked so 12 to 22. He looked so rusty. I feel like this is a Bengals.
This is such a Browns game to me.
Think so?
I feel like it is.
Because the Bengals will look like the Super Bowl team again. Everyone's backing on them, and the Browns literally scored 3 defensive touchdowns last week. That was his first game back in a long ass time.
Yeah.
This to me screams Browns.
Okay.
Damn. Cowboys are -16.
Yeah, the Texans going back to Davis Mills.
How many lines this year have been bigger than -16?
The Chiefs-Rams was like 16 the other day, or 15.5 the other
Not many.
day. But
Not many. Thank you very much.
Cowboys are fucking good, man.
I know.
That's annoying.
That pass rush is, I
They're
mean,
so good.
Every week I look at their line. Every week I look at their line and say, Jags +4 against the Titans.
yeah, you can't quit that team.
Oh,
I
Titans.
can't quit, and I don't want to quit that team.
This is all Titans.
Derrick Henry, whatever his over is, he's averaged 144 yards the last 6 games.
losses in a row?
Jacksonville.
Lost in a row.
They fired,
Last game.
Derrick Henry is
Fired-
going to have a high total, but I still
fired
like
the
it.
GM this week like Titans all day.
Okay, fair enough. Vikings +2.5 at the Lions.
I like Detroit. That's a crazy line.
Lions, easy.
Detroit, good bit.
They're going to smoke them.
The Jets +9.5 at the Buffalo Bills.
I think Bills are turning it on right now. They did it last year like this too, where they
9.5's a lot of points against a good defense.
That is true. I actually think I like Buffalo though. Still.
Revenge spot too.
The Bills have to. They have to.
They like I said, they did it last year. It seemed. I think they turned it on in New England. I think they're about to turn it on to the end here.
You know,
He's laughing a little too much at you. You know, it's not much.
he gave me one of these. He gave me one of these. Like, I'll hit you across the face. Don't fuck with me, Shane Gillis. I'm Brandon fucking Walker.
What's he doing? KFC Radio?
I don't know. There go Francis and Nick following after him like puppies.
Francis,
That threesome would be funny as fuck.
comedy guy comes in. Of course, he's gonna be fun.
No, that would be. But those that would be funny as shit. Did y'all watch the Tommy Walker thing?
I was watching half of it before. Wow, he's so much funnier than you.
Mm-hmm.
He really is.
Agreed.
Francis didn't have to do anything. He was just.
Yeah.
I honestly think me and Tommy would have some good talks.
Tommy's talking to Francis right now. He's not going to go dumpster diving with him. Yeah. Tommy's a little bit above you in the pedigree right now.
If everyone gave Francis a second chance.
Tommy, he loves
I
it.
forgot about blogging about a dead person, but hey.
Tommy enjoy it. Does he love doing all this stuff?
He loves it. Yeah, he loves it.
That's cool.
Loves the attention and I thought about not letting this one come out, but he begged me.
It was good though. It wasn't like it was awesome.
Vikings plus 2.5 against the Lions. All right. Eagles -7 against the Giants.
Sort of think the Giants fight here.
I also sort of think the Giants fight here. It's
We're
time
getting
to
I don't know
fight.
if they win,
It's
but
time to fight.
Yeah.
Getting healthier.
And also,
What a tie.
I think the Eagles last week was a little bit too good to be true. Like 35-10 doesn't happen in the NFL very often, and following that up on the road.
What do the Eagles need to do to finally get some respect around here?
We just both ranked. I ranked them number
Who
one.
doesn't
in my top,
respect
I
them?
ranked them
Who
number
doesn't
one in my
respect
top 5
them?
teams.
Who doesn't respect
You're calling that big of a beatdown a fucking like a fluke. It doesn't happen. They just fucking went out and
I
beat
just
the
told you. I
everlasting
said
shit
a
out
true
of them.
fact. I said a true fact.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I said 35-10 doesn't happen that often in the NFL.
It doesn't, but the Eagles absolutely did it, and they made it look easy.
Yeah, but
they made it look so easy.
But you guys, Eagles, like, oh, what a good win. The Giants beat the Titans. It's like if we're gonna go back for that, like you got to give them respect then. So it's either.
Yeah, but
I
what was
said
the score? But what was the score of the Giants?
You got
Titans
upset
game?
at a
Doesn't
true
matter.
fact.
Win's a win. And we were away. You guys were
If
home.
you're going to be in there, Eagles fan, you can't be interrupting us when we say true things.
The Eagles fans are looking for like something to be wrong.
Pat on the head. Yeah.
Yeah, they want to be like, oh,
they're
good
looking-
job, Eagles.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Eagles,
you're right.
good job.
He's right.
Let me give you Eagles fans a little advice. You cannot go in there thinking everyone's out to get you and like the glass is half empty.
Who the fuck is talking? Is this Rico?
Just don't be looking for people. I'll give us respect. Like, all right, you're a good team. If you go around, wallowing and
Self-pity.
looking for people to blame,
You'll never be truly happy that way.
What do you think
Trust
about
me.
Judge and his contract situation? Do you find anything interesting about that? Re-signing with his old club? You think
yeah, he's a loyal guy.
okay?
Loyalty is a good trait in people.
He could have taken more money elsewhere.
Definitely.
I mean, he's played for the Yankees for 3 presidencies now.
Yeah.
Am I missing something?
Pinstripes don't run.
The Mets wear pinstripes sometimes.
Yeah.
Panthers plus 3.5 against the Seahawks. Why is that only 3.5?
Seahawks have been getting ratty lines.
Sam
Why is that only
Donald's-
3.5?
Sam Donald's back.
The Bucks plus 3.5 against the Niners. Why?
One thing to look out for in the Sam Darnold thing, props wise,
Those last 2 lines are gross.
the Sam Darnold thing. Sam Darnold and DJ Moore have a good connection. Watch for DJ Moore's overs. He does well when Darnold's
Is Purdy
Yeah.
already starting.
back?
Mr.
Bucks can win
L.
that game, right?
Bucks win, yeah.
Yeah. That's what was it? 37? I think they're going to win that game like 13-10 or something.
Yeah, they
Something
win
disgusting.
that game. They for sure win that game.
Dolphins minus 3.5.
Kind of believe in Purdy a little more than
Are the Dolphins minus 3.5 at the Chargers?
Chargers are falling off a little bit, I guess.
Well, Stu is a good quarterback.
This is a shitty line. I don't like this.
Yeah, I know.
Chargers definitely winning that game.
They could lose close, as they like to do, too.
Wow, what do you think the line should be?
I almost think the Chargers should be favored at home.
Oh.
Two straight back-to-back West Coast trips for the Dolphins. I thought this game was in Miami.
What are you texting the back?
Just Ebo being a scumbag.
Some business needs
We're
to
just
stay.
talking sports here.
Yeah.
Oh
Free
my
agency's a
God,
big
I just
deal.
got that.
He's a scumbag.
Wow.
Took you a while.
I just got
Welcome
it.
to the show, Marty. We have to spell everything out for you.
Congrats.
Scumbag.
Patriots -1.5 against the Cardinals.
I've also quit the Patriots.
Yeah, they suck.
They beat crappy teams and lose to good ones this year.
Who they
Like, it's
playing?
not.
I
we're-
think
you
they
know,
are.
like, I don't know. These shows get fixated on needing to have storylines with certain teams. Like maybe this year, the Patriots just don't have a storyline. That's okay.
Quarterback thing was.
Brandon, you seem very upset about that.
I'm not upset about it at all. I agree with what you're saying.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, stop beating down certain teams. Just let them go.
I can't figure Arizona out. They're hard to read.
Letting go is pretty hard, though, Rico.
That's what it is. No, I truthfully.
Sometimes letting go isn't the right decision, you know?
they let the Patriots listen. Fucking,
What is happening?
You just got to make – when you're gambling these games, you have to make sure you're making the right decision.
yes.
Sometimes you
done with the
overthink those decisions.
Done with the Patriots.
I'm with the Patriots. Interesting. It's an interesting team to be done with.
Done with the Patriots.
I actually I don't even know what we're talking about anymore.
I don't either, man. I'm just laughing to be a part of it. I have no idea.
EFT.
I thought I knew. I don't know.
What's been going on with you, Rico?
Me?
Yeah.
Chilling.
Been having meetings at all?
Yeah, chilling.
Chilling.
Got
Not
in
in your
there?
business. Okay.
Joey Yanks caught a nice little doubleheader last night.
I saw Joey Yanks had good seats.
Yeah.
I was looking for Joey Yanks. I couldn't.
You have good
find
seats last night, Marty?
You would have to look up. They put the experts on the
I was three rows off the floor. Yes.
You know.
Yeah. Joey Yanks was didn't have quite as good of seats, but good for Joey Yanks.
Joey Yanks had great seats.
How's he keep getting these seats?
He's still connected.
Joey Yanks has one of the most powerful phones on the East Coast.
I wish he'd use it more. All right. Sometimes you got to say F it and free your fire. And today's Fireball F it pick of the day comes to us maybe for one of the last times. Rico Bosco. Rico Bosco is here to give us the Fireball F it pick of the day. Rico, what is it?
Keegan Murray over 10.5 points. Joey Yanks told me last night that his brother Chris, who's a great player, couldn't throw the ball in the fucking ocean. I think he restores the family name. Over 10.5 points tonight. Sacramento Kings.
Duke D'd him the fuck up yesterday. That was the effort pick yesterday. Duke was the easiest bet of all time. It really was. Iowa's not that good.
They're you know what? They're bad to watch because they're a poor shooting team that shoots a lot.
Yep.
Like they got a lot of open looks at three and just
Chris Murray needs to. If he doesn't go, they don't go. It's just what it is.
And I'll tell you what, by the end of this year, I will absolutely hate Filipowski.
Oh, he's awesome.
He just
I love him.
and boy, the announcers were just sucking his dick as much as they could.
They should. He's 7-1 and banging threes. Can we bring up the best college basketball gambler of all time?
Megan
way.
making money?
Well, we could check.
I think Megan making money's gonna give you a run
No
for your money
chance.
on this one.
No chance.
Okay. They're trying to figure it out right now. The guys in the back. Ebo put all that effort into his Rico
Look at that.
plans. Look at my NBA this year and what it was last year. Unbelievable.
Megan, we're
Good Lord. Yeah, you are. Hey! Me and Marty just dominating college
what
basketball.
am I 81 and 65?
Damn.
Jesus.
The best. I'm the best college basketball gambler right at this moment.
I like how I'm 9-4 and 7 of those are Mississippi State unders.
Yep.
Hey, you found what works.
I forgot the Ben Mentz is the reason we have an NCAA baseball leaderboard.
'Cause that's the only one I'm positive
I
in.
just had to put one down at the bottom.
Hey, I had to have something I was positive in.
Rico. No, not Rico. Marty, what are your picks for today?
My picks today are St. John's -8.5, Siena
Lord.
money line, Michigan State +3.5, Cornell +15.
One bad day and you're going to give all the college basketball back.
No, Indiana -13.5, Dayton +7, Florida +4. I'm seeing the board really
I
well.
like that you like Florida +4.5.
I'm glad I got it too.
It's a good game.
I got let me see mine. I have Clippers Magic under 216, Hawks Knicks over 233, and I got UConn -4.5.
You know that's just like why is it 4.5?
I just don't think Florida's going to be very good, and UConn is pretty good. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too simple about it. Go.
I got Florida plus 4.5, Hawks plus 1.5 at Madison Square Garden. Riding the Pelicans, if they're playing at home, I'm betting them. They're crushing. They're 15-8. They're red hot. Suns plus 1.5 as a home dog against Boston.
Rico Bosco.
I'm on the Raptors -9, and then Keegan Murray's picks. I'd also like to say some things are bigger than sports. Thank you to all those that died at Pearl Harbor. I know Brandon will not say any of that. Gave their lives for this country so that he could talk about fucking Mississippi State laying 2 in a meaningless bowl game to Illinois.
First of all, they're like.
R.I.P. to all those from Pearl Harbor.
First of all, well, nobody was from Pearl
A
Harbor.
day that will live in infamy.
First of all,
81 years ago.
Oh yeah, laying 1. Secondly, you're thinking all the men who died at Pearl Harbor. They died 81 years ago. I don't think they hear you right now. I don't think they're listening.
You put one in the zone, I'm going to pass on that.
Oh, you
Taking a pitch.
took a pitch. I don't know if that's maturity or
I think Ohio State's going to win it all,
I don't know.
That's what I heard.
Who said that?
All I keep hearing is that you're Ohio bred.
All I'll say is this: Michigan fans are terrified that they're going to have to face that team again.
I still think
Probably won't have to face them again.
I still think TCU could cook something up to make that game close.
Probably won't have to face them again.
Michigan would rather play Ohio State.
But no, I don't think so.
Which is a bad matchup.
If Michigan wins 2 games in a row in that rivalry and starts to own it, and then all of a sudden Ohio State turns around and beats them for a national title, everything they did is meaningless. That's all I'm saying.
But if they win it,
It's an
it's even better. of a fucking-
Correct. It's an interesting storyline going forward. I almost wish Georgia, who's the best team, is probably going to win the national title. I wish they just get out of the way and let's figure
Me
this out.
too.
All right. Yak next.